There are certain non-cardiac drugs that we use daily in the wards or in the ICUs, and if we give those drugs fast, there can be hypotension, cardiac arrest, and even death. So, what are those drugs? So, in today's video, I am going to tell you 7 such non-cardiac drugs that should never be given fast IV. So, in today's video, it is a very important. You see this video till the end, and if you have come for the first time on this channel, do subscribe this channel for more such clinical videos. So, let's start the video. The first drug in the list is phenytoin. Here, it is an anti-epileptic. It's an anti-epileptic drug and it is used during status epilepticus. And then here, if you give that rapid IV, if this drug is given IV fast, that is rapid IV, it can lead to hypotension, bradycardia, and sometimes cardiac arrest. And this is due to the presence of a solvent that is called propylene glycol. And this propylene glycol can lead to vasodilation, myocardial fibrillation. And then here, maximum rate, that is phenytoin can be given maximally. Dose is 50 mg per minute. 50 mg per minute. You should not exceed this rate. And then you should always dilute this drug. Phenytoin you have to dilute in a normal saline and use a pump. And then if you want a faster option, you can give phosphatoin. And then phosphatoin is safer and it can be given at the rate of 150 mg per minute. We'll move to the second drug, that is vancomycin. Here it is a glycopeptide antibiotic, and if you give this drug antibiotic rapidly, rapidly IV, it leads to Redman's syndrome, which is itching and then flushing, hypotension, itching of upper body parts we can see. And then to avoid this, infuse 1 gram of this drug over or more than 60 minutes. And if there is a Redman syndrome, you should stop the drug, give antihistaminic, and then start the drug very slowly. And then third drug is potassium chloride. If you give this drug rapidly IV, then there will be dangerous hyperkalemia, and this will lead to ventricular fibrillation or asystole. And then you should never give potassium chloride undiluted. Have to remember this. And then rate of infusion is, if you are giving it by peripheral line, the rate is less than 10 mEq per hour. And if you are giving the drug by central line, then it is less than 20 mEq per hour. And you should always give this drug under ECG monitoring. And then comes to the fourth drug, that is mannitol. This is a osmotic diuretic, and mannitol is a hypertonic solution, and hence when it is given rapidly IV, it can dangerously increase the blood volume, and due to this there can be pulmonary edema and heart failure. And then this drug is given at the rate 0.25 to 1 gram per kg of 20% mannitol over 15 to 30 minutes you have to give. And then fifth drug is magnesium sulfate. Here, this drug is commonly used during preeclampsia and eclampsia. So if this drug is given rapidly IV, there will be flushing, hypotension, and respiratory depression we can see. This is due to vasodilation, neuromuscular blockage. And then here, magnesium sulfate rate of infusion is 1 gram of this drug given for more than 3 to 5 minutes with monitoring. That is to monitor knee jerks, respiratory rate, and then urine output. Have to keep it in mind. And then next drug is amphotericin B. Here it is an antifungal drug, and then this drug is given rapidly IV, and then there will be there will be fever, arrhythmia, rigors, and then hypotension. Rate of infusion of amphotericin B is over 4 to 6 hours with pre-medication like antipyretics and then antihistaminic drugs. And then if you are using this drug, then you have to daily check for the renal function and the electrolytes. Next drug, it is the last drug but not the least, IV iron, that is sucrose. Here, if you are given that rapid IV, it may lead to hypotension, anaphylactic reactions. And then rate of infusion of this drug is iron sucrose 100 mg over 10 to 15 minutes. FCM over more than 15 minutes for 1 gram dose. And then always give slow test dose before giving the actual dose. Here this one is these are the drugs, okay. Never push these drugs rapidly IV. In this way, these are the 7 non-cardiac drugs that should never be given IV very fast. So next time whenever there is an opportunity for you, give these drugs IV. Always remember the maximum recommended dose for that particular drugs. So if you like today's video, give it a like, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.